Hello friends, it's Amy Tangerine. I'm in the studio and I've had these amazing products from Hero Arts and Ralph Tyndall Designs for a while now, and I finally get to share about them. This package came to me in January, and I just appreciate the fact that Ralph was so kind to share his joy of having his first collaboration with Hero Arts. I chose a few of my favorite products that I wanted to use. These are Hero transfers, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love rub-ons. So I chose some ink pads in matching colors. I've got my acrylic block here, and also Glimmers and Gratitude Traveler's Notebook that I did in November and December primarily, but I think that we can always find joy in the ordinary and collect beautiful moments at any time. So I wanted to do a spread on this layout. Nope, change your mind. It's going to be on this one. I printed this photo booth strip easily from my iPhone wirelessly to my Selfie CP1500, which I will link below. Here are two acrylic gouaches. I love this gouache so much. This is the ice green and mint green. So I'm using the mint green first, and I'll just put a little dot down. And oops, there's a little bit left over. Here is the ice green, and I'm using this handy tool that I love, this catalyst tool, to just smear it across the page. And this is so fun to do, but there's a little leftover paint, which I don't like to waste. So I'm grabbing my Tomoe River Paper notebook. I don't know, it's kind of a catch-all. And I'm just smudging it there. We'll see how it dries. Taking my Tombow adhesive and adding it to the back of the photo strip. And I'm going to put it right here on this side. Now for the rub-ons. These are Hero transfers, and it includes 2 sheets as well as a wood applicator stick. There are multiple designs and there are instructions on the back, but basically you cut out the designs that you want to use, and if you've never used rub-on transfers before, they are so fun and satisfying, and these in particular are really, really high quality. Now, not all rub-on transfers are made the same, and in my experience with crafting, I recommend that you use these within about a year or 2 of having them because they could stick. Now, what you do is you peel off the top clear sheet with the transfer on it and then place it down where you want it, and it's a little sticky, so you'll want to have that pre-planned. And then you take your stick and you rub on, and it is so satisfying. I can't really explain it, but if you've never used these before, I think you'll find them to be a lot of fun, maybe a little addictive. And these in particular transfer so well that you probably don't need to rub on as long as I'm doing here, but I really wanted to make sure I had full coverage just in case. So now that it's on, you peel off the clear sheet on top, and look at that. It's so good. Wow, right? That's pretty impressive. And I went over 2 layers. I went over the paper as well as the film strip, and it transferred so completely, so nicely. And now I'm just going to continue on this side with this fun little disco ball. Oh, that looks so good. And the hello. And now I'm going to take these stamps. There's a bunch of fun little sentiments here. I'm pretty sure this is Ralph's handwriting. If it's not, it's a really great handwritten font. I'm placing it onto an acrylic block and checking it for where I want it. I believe this neon ink has been part of my stash for over 10 years. Whenever it came out is when I got it, and look at how nice it still works. So now I'm going to mount another stamp on a bigger acrylic block. And I know that I told you in the last video not to buy anything or try to challenge yourself to, most importantly, use the supplies you have. And I'm literally using so many of these old inks. So look, I definitely blame this on user error. I'm not sure what happened, but in my handling of it, apparently I folded the rub-on transfer a little bit over onto itself and got some on my finger. So all I'm going to do is take a pair of scissors, these are Fiskars, and I'm going to cut that off and simply place it a little bit closer to the middle of the book, and I'm not going to worry about it. Look, crafting should be fun. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself if you mess up. Give yourself grace, have fun with the process, enjoy creating for the sake of creating, and look at how nice these are turning out. I love them so much. So one last thing I'm going to stamp here using black ink. I love doing life with you. I love this font. It's a bold, capitalized, beautiful font that is going to go right here on top of the dried gouache. You can see the pink flower rubbed on really nicely on top of the paint as well. So I'll read you what the layout looks like. Hello, you're rad. Make a wish. The world is your stage. Amazing. And the journaling I'm filling in on the right says, wow, an unbelievable sunset and time in San Sebastian. On the left, I love doing life with you 3. Here's to many more beautiful adventures ahead. Where shall we go next? Thanks as always for watching. What do you think about rub-ons? Let me know in the comments below, or if you have any questions, leave them below as well. I hope you feel inspired to get those creative juices flowing.